Until not long ago, science, and ourselves, we took for granted that many of the different types of cancer that affect the population had two very specific causes: our genetic inheritance and the environment. Factors such as our diet, contaminants, or our sometimes unhealthy lifestyle habits were almost exclusive conditions to favor a greater or lesser risk when developing a cancer. Now, it seems that this conception has just collapsed. According to a macro study carried out by geneticists of the Johns Hopkins University of Baltimore, United States, and published only a few days ago in the journal Science, the main cause of cancer is due to chance. 2 out of every 3 genetic mutations that result in cancer are the sad result of an error, of mere chance in those failures that our cells make every time they divide. Experts are well aware that these data will raise some controversy. We give you all the information in this video. 2/3 of cancers cannot be prevented. Early detection is the key. We know that this information can hopeless more than one. Does this mean that prevention does not help? What to lead a 100% healthy life would not prevent further new diagnoses? The truth is that no, and even more, this data responds to something that many already intuited. There are many people who, despite maintaining a healthy diet, not smoking, being physically active, and having no genetic background, are diagnosed with some type of cancer. The experts were well aware that there was something else in the equation, that this unknown factor should be explained by something that completely escapes prevention itself. Something that we do not all know is how that almost perfect mechanics of our organism works. We regenerate ourselves. Our cells are divided every day to give shape to basic and essential processes that guarantee our survival. However, every time a normal cell divides and duplicates its DNA to generate 2 new cells, it can make mistakes. The human genome has 3,000 million bases, and although that replication is almost perfect, there is always room to generate random mutations. And there's the big problem. The bad luck factor determines the development of the disease. Bert Vogelstein, director of this research project, said in a press conference that 66% of cell mutations that lead to cancer are due to simple errors in replication. On the other hand, 29% of these replications are due to environmental factors, while the way of life and inheritance determine little more than 5%. Scientists call it the bad luck factor because it is very difficult to know when the error is going to occur, how to stop it, or how to prevent such mutations. In fact, it has been discovered that almost 77% of cases of pancreatic cancer are the result of a random DNA error in cell division. Factors such as alcohol or tobacco account for 18% and only 5% for inheritance. On the other hand, according to Dr. Vogelstein, in terms of prostate, brain and bone cancer, 95% of cases are due to bad luck in cell division. Early diagnosis methods are improving. Although these data lead us to a state of relative hopelessness to think that the bad luck factor can appear, even if we take maximum care of our lifestyle, not everything is so dark on the horizon. Science is developing new and hopeful techniques focused on early detection. A simple analysis or a sample of saliva can be in a few years the simple mechanisms to detect cancer in those first mutations when it is not yet given clear clues to the disease. 40% of cancer diagnoses can be avoided. The main pillars to win the battle against cancer, despite the feared bad luck factor, are 2, early detection and continuous prevention. Those responsible for this work stress the importance of working day by day in the following aspects. Create cleaner cities, free of chemical agents and carcinogens. It is necessary that we take care of our lifestyle. 40% of new cancer diagnoses can be avoided with something as basic as quitting smoking, eating healthier, and, above all, more natural. It is something that, without a doubt, we all know, but that we do not always carry out. At the same time, and not least, we also need social organizations and health institutions to establish simple, affordable, and accessible early detection programs for the population. Periodic reviews, whether breast, colon, lung, ovarian, prostate, etc., are, if doubt, the pillar that would allow us to deal more effectively with this disease that, every year, takes thousands of lives. We are getting closer and closer to achieving it. We are sure that in the near future we will not have a cure for cancer. We will have 100 types of strategies and mechanisms to stop it and reverse it. Let's hope it is like that.